Summary of the Rattrap. The Rattrap by Selma Lagerlöf is a poignant story about a peddler who sells rat traps and has a cynical view of the world. He believes that the world, like a rat trap, is full of temptations that trap people and make their lives difficult. The peddler's journey from a dishonest, pessimistic man to a transformed individual forms the crux of the story. सेल्मा लेगरलोफ द्वारा रैटट्रैप एक पेडलर के बारे में एक मार्मिक कहानी है जो रैटट्रैप बेचता है और दुनिया के बारे में एक निंदक दृष्टिकोण रखता है। उनका मानना है कि दुनिया एक रैटट्रैप की तरह प्रलोभनों से भरी हुई है जो लोगों को फंसाते हैं और उनके जीवन को कठिन बनाते हैं। एक बेईमान, निराशावादी व्यक्ति से एक रूपांतरित व्यक्ति तक पेडलर की यात्रा कहानी की जड़ है। The story begins with the introduction of the peddler, a poor man who wanders around selling rat traps made from scraps. He lives a miserable life, begging and sometimes stealing to survive. As he contemplates his life, he develops the idea that the world is a giant rat trap, full of baits like riches and pleasures that lure people in and trap them, much like the rats that fall into his own traps. कहानी पेडलर के परिचय के साथ शुरू होती है। एक गरीब आदमी जो स्क्रैप से बने रैटट्रैप बेचने के लिए भटकता है। वह एक दुखी जीवन जीता है, भीख मांगता है और कभी-कभी जीवित रहने के लिए चोरी करता है। जैसा कि वह अपने जीवन पर विचार करता है, वह इस विचार को विकसित करता है कि दुनिया एक विशाल रैटट्रैप है जो धन और सुख जैसे प्रलोभनों से भरा है जो लोगों को लुभाते हैं और उन्हें फंसाते हैं, बहुत कुछ चूहों की तरह जो अपने स्वयं के जाल में पड़ते हैं। One evening, the peddler seeks shelter at a crofter's cottage. The crofter is an old, lonely man who is pleased to have company and treats the peddler with great hospitality. He gives him food and shelter, shares stories, and even shows the peddler 30 kroner that he had earned from selling milk from his cow. The peddler is amazed by the crofter's openness but betrays him by stealing the money the next morning. एक शाम पेडलर एक क्रॉफ्टर की झोपड़ी में शरण लेता है। क्रॉफ्टर एक बूढ़ा, अकेला आदमी है जो कंपनी पाकर प्रसन्न होता है और पेडलर के साथ बहुत आतिथ्य के साथ व्यवहार करता है। वह उसे भोजन और आश्रय देता है, कहानियां साझा करता है और यहाँ तक कि पेडलर को 30 क्रोनर दिखाता है जो उसने अपनी गाय से दूध बेचकर कमाया था। पेडलर क्रॉफ्टर के खुलेपन से चकित है, लेकिन अगली सुबह पैसे चुराकर उसे धोखा देता है। After stealing the money, the peddler flees and enters a dense forest. As he tries to find his way out, he gets lost. The peddler now feels as though he has fallen into a metaphorical rat trap. The world has lured him with the bait of money, and now he is trapped. Exhausted and hopeless, he stumbles upon an iron mill, where he takes refuge. पैसे चुराने के बाद पेडलर भाग जाता है और घने जंगल में प्रवेश करता है। जैसे ही वह अपना रास्ता खोजने की कोशिश करता है, वह खो जाता है। पेडलर को अब लगता है जैसे वह एक रूपक रैटट्रैप में गिर गया है। दुनिया ने उसे पैसे के प्रलोभन के साथ लुभाया है और अब वह फंस गया है। थका हुआ और निराश, वह एक लोहे की चक्की पर ठोकर खाता है जहां वह शरण लेता है। At the mill, the peddler encounters the ironmaster, who mistakes him for an old regimental comrade and invites him to his home. The peddler refuses the invitation at first, but the ironmaster's daughter, Edla, arrives and persuades him to spend Christmas with them. Edla is kind and compassionate, treating the peddler with respect and trust, despite her father's doubts about his identity. मिल में पेडलर का सामना आयरन मास्टर से होता है, जो उसे एक पुराने रेजिमेंटल कॉमरेड के लिए गलती करता है और उसे अपने घर आमंत्रित करता है। पेडलर पहले तो निमंत्रण को मना कर देता है, लेकिन आयरन मास्टर की बेटी एडला आती है और उसे उनके साथ क्रिसमस बिताने के लिए राजी करती है। एडला दयालु और दयालु है, अपने पिता की पहचान के बारे में संदेह के बावजूद पेडलर के साथ सम्मान और विश्वास के साथ व्यवहार करती है। The next morning, the iron master realizes his mistake when the peddler is cleaned up and dressed in new clothes. Angered, the iron master accuses the peddler of deceiving them and threatens to call the sheriff. However, Edla insists on allowing the peddler to stay for Christmas, showing him warmth and understanding. This act of kindness touches the peddler deeply. अगली सुबह आयरन मास्टर को अपनी गलती का एहसास होता है जब पेडलर को साफ किया जाता है और नए कपड़े पहनाए जाते हैं। गुस्से में आयरन मास्टर पेडलर पर उन्हें धोखा देने का आरोप लगाता है और शेरिफ को फोन करने की धमकी देता है। हालांकि एडला पेडलर को क्रिसमस के लिए रहने की अनुमति देने पर जोर देता है, उसे गर्मजोशी और समझ दिखाता है। दयालुता का यह कार्य पेडलर को गहराई से छूता है। On Christmas morning, the iron master and Edla learn from the church about the stolen money from the crofter. Fearing the worst, they rush to confront the peddler, but to their surprise, he has left. Instead of stealing, he leaves behind a small rattrap, the stolen 30 kroner, and a note for Edla. In the letter, he expresses his gratitude for her kindness, which made him feel like a human being rather than a thief. He acknowledges that he would have been trapped by the world's temptations had it not been for Edla's compassion. क्रिसमस की सुबह आयरन मास्टर और एडला चर्च से क्रॉफ्टर से चुराए गए पैसे के बारे में सीखते हैं। सबसे बुरे के डर से वे पेडलर का सामना करने के लिए दौड़ते हैं, लेकिन उनके आश्चर्य के लिए वह चला गया है। चोरी करने के बजाय वह अपने पीछे एक छोटा रैट्रैप, चोरी का 30 क्रोनर और एडला के लिए एक नोट छोड़ देता है। पत्र में वह उसकी दयालुता के लिए अपना आभार व्यक्त करता है, जिसने उसे चोर के बजाय एक इंसान की तरह महसूस कराया। वह स्वीकार करता है कि वह दुनिया के प्रलोभनों में फंस गया होता अगर यह एडला की करुणा के लिए नहीं होता। The story concludes with the powerful message that kindness and understanding can bring out the good in even the most hardened individuals. It emphasizes the importance of empathy and the transformative power of human goodness. कहानी इस शक्तिशाली संदेश के साथ समाप्त होती है कि दयालुता और समझ सबसे कठोर व्यक्तियों में भी अच्छाई ला सकती है। यह सहानुभूति के महत्व और मानव अच्छाई की परिवर्तनकारी शक्ति पर जोर देता है। कैरेक्टर स्केचेस 1. द पेडलर, रैट्रैप सेलर। The peddler is the central character in the story, a man living in poverty who sells rattraps to make a meager living. He is described as wearing rags and looking worn out, reflecting his hard life. Initially, he has a cynical view of the world, believing it to be a giant rattrap where people get trapped by materialistic desires like wealth and comfort. His pessimism leads him to steal money from a generous crofter. However, his encounter with Edla transforms him from a thief into a morally awakened individual. Despite his misdeeds, he has a certain depth, shown through his understanding of the metaphorical rattrap. By the end of the story, he returns the stolen money, signifying his redemption and the human potential for change when shown kindness. पेडलर कहानी का केंद्रीय पात्र है, गरीबी में रहने वाला एक आदमी जो अल्प जीवन यापन करने के लिए रैट्रैप बेचता है। उन्हें लत्ता पहनने और घिसे-पिटे दिखने के रूप में वर्णित किया गया है, जो उनके कठिन जीवन को दर्शाता है। प्रारंभ में उनके पास दुनिया का एक निंदक दृष्टिकोण है, यह मानते हुए कि यह एक विशाल रैट्रैप है जहां लोग धन और आराम जैसी भौतिकवादी इच्छाओं से फंस जाते हैं। उसका निराशावाद उसे एक उदार क्रॉफ्टर से पैसे चुराने के लिए प्रेरित करता है। हालांकि एडला के साथ उसकी मुठभेड़ उसे एक चोर से नैतिक रूप से जागृत व्यक्ति में बदल देती है। अपने दुष्कर्मों के बावजूद उनके पास एक निश्चित गहराई है जो रूपक रैटट्रैप की उनकी समझ के माध्यम से दिखाई गई है। कहानी के अंत तक वह चोरी किए गए धन को वापस कर देता है, जो उसके छुटकारे और दया दिखाए जाने पर परिवर्तन की मानवीय क्षमता को दर्शाता है। टू द क्रॉफ्टर। The crofter is an old man who lives alone, having neither a family nor children to share his life with. He is a former worker at a mill and now relies on the income from his cow to survive. Despite his loneliness, the crofter is kind and welcoming when the peddler arrives at his cottage seeking shelter. He shares his food, engages in friendly conversation, and even shows the peddler his savings of 30 kroner. His openness and generosity are betrayed when the peddler steals his money. The crofter represents the trusting and vulnerable side of human nature, easily exploited by those like the peddler but also contributing to the peddler's eventual transformation through the guilt it provokes. क्रॉफ्टर एक बूढ़ा आदमी है जो अकेला रहता है, जिसके पास अपना जीवन साझा करने के लिए न तो परिवार है और न ही बच्चे। वह एक मिल में पूर्व में मजदूर हैं और अब जीवित रहने के लिए अपनी गाय से होने वाली आय पर निर्भर हैं। अपने अकेलेपन के बावजूद क्रॉफ्टर दयालु और स्वागत करने वाला होता है जब पेडलर आश्रय की तलाश में अपनी झोपड़ी में आता है। वह अपना भोजन साझा करता है, दोस्ताना बातचीत में संलग्न होता है और यहाँ तक कि पेडलर को 30 क्रोनर की अपनी बचत भी दिखाता है। उसके खुलेपन और उदारता को धोखा दिया जाता है जब पेडलर उसके पैसे चुरा लेता है। क्रॉफ्टर मानव स्वभाव के भरोसेमंद और कमजोर पक्ष का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है, जो पेडलर जैसे लोगों द्वारा आसानी से शोषण किया जाता है, लेकिन यह अपराध के माध्यम से पेडलर के अंतिम परिवर्तन में भी योगदान देता है। 3. द आयरन मास्टर। The Iron Master is a wealthy man who owns the iron mill where the peddler seeks refuge. When he first sees the peddler, the Iron Master mistakes him for an old comrade from the army and invites him to his home for Christmas. The Iron Master is a practical and somewhat judgmental figure, as seen when he tries to expel the peddler upon realizing his true identity. However, he is not cruel, as he initially invites the peddler out of mistaken friendship and later agrees to let him stay on Christmas at his daughter Edla's insistence. His character highlights the rigid class distinctions and the initial suspicion and harshness toward those of lower status. आयर मास्टर एक धनी व्यक्ति है जो लोहे की चक्की का मालिक है जहां पेडलर शरण लेता है। जब वह पहली बार पेडलर को देखता है तो आयर मास्टर उसे सेना के एक पुराने कॉमरेड के लिए गलती करता है और उसे क्रिसमस के लिए अपने घर आमंत्रित करता है। आयर मास्टर एक व्यावहारिक और कुछ हद तक न्यायिक व्यक्ति है, जैसा कि देखा जाता है जब वह अपनी असली पहचान का एहसास होने पर पेडलर को निष्कासित करने की कोशिश करता है। हालांकि वह क्रूर नहीं है, क्योंकि वह शुरू में पेडलर को गलत दोस्ती से बाहर आमंत्रित करता है और बाद में अपनी बेटी एडला के आग्रह पर उसे क्रिसमस पर रहने देने के लिए सहमत होता है। उनका चरित्र कठोर वर्ग भेदों और निम्न स्थिति के लोगों के प्रति प्रारंभिक संदेह और कठोरता को उजागर करता है। 4. एडला विलमैनसन। Edla is the Iron Master's daughter and the story's most compassionate character. Unlike her father, she is not deceived by appearances and understands from the beginning that the peddler is not who her father thinks he is. Nevertheless, she treats the peddler with kindness and respect, inviting him to stay with them for Christmas. Her warmth and understanding are what eventually lead to the peddler's transformation. Edla's character represents the redemptive power of kindness, and her ability to see beyond the surface encourages the peddler to believe in himself as more than just a thief. She symbolizes human goodness and the belief that empathy can change lives. एडला आयरन मास्टर की बेटी है और कहानी का सबसे दयालु चरित्र है। अपने पिता के विपरीत वह दिखावे से धोखा नहीं खाती है और शुरू से ही समझती है कि पेडलर वह नहीं है जो उसके पिता सोचते हैं कि वह है। फिर भी वह पेडलर के साथ दया और सम्मान के साथ व्यवहार करती है, उसे क्रिसमस के लिए उनके साथ रहने के लिए आमंत्रित करती है। उसकी गर्मजोशी और समझ ही अंततः पेडलर के परिवर्तन की ओर ले जाती है। एडला का चरित्र दयालुता की छुटकारे की शक्ति का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है और सतह से परे देखने की उसकी क्षमता पेडलर को खुद को सिर्फ एक चोर से अधिक मानने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करती है। वह मानवीय अच्छाई और इस विश्वास का प्रतीक है कि सहानुभूति जीवन को बदल सकती है। 30 important MCQs for the Rattrap, CBSE Class 12. Who is the author of the Rattrap? A. O. Henry B. Selma Lagerlöf. C. R. K. Narayan D. Leo Tolstoy. Answer B. Selma Lagerlöf. What did the peddler sell to make a living? A. Milk. B. Clothes. C. Rattraps. D. Jewelry. Answer C. Rattraps. What is the peddler's view of the world? A. A loving place. B. A big rat trap. C. A beautiful paradise. D. A competitive marketplace. Answer B. A big rat trap. How much money did the crofter show the peddler? A. 10 kroner. B. 20 kroner. C. 30 kroner. D. 40 kroner. Answer C. 30 kroner. Why did the peddler feel trapped after stealing the money? A. He was chased by the police. B. He got lost in the forest. C. The crofter followed him. D. He was caught in a rat trap. Answer B. He got lost in the forest. Where did the peddler find shelter after getting lost in the forest? A. The crofter's house. B. A church. C. An iron mill. D. A barn. Answer C. An iron mill. Who mistook the peddler for an old regimental comrade? A. The crofter. B. The ironmaster. C. Edla. D. The blacksmith. Answer B. The ironmaster. Who convinced the peddler to stay for Christmas? A. The ironmaster. B. The crofter. C. The blacksmith. D. Edla Wilmanson. Answer D. Edla Wilmanson. What did the peddler leave behind for Edla on Christmas morning? A. A letter and the stolen money. B. A rat trap and some food. C. A note and a silver cup. D. A Christmas card. Answer A. A letter and the stolen money. What does the metaphor of the rat trap represent in the story? A. The kindness of people. B. The materialistic temptations of the world. C. The beauty of nature. D. A sense of freedom. Answer B. The materialistic temptations of the world. How does Edla Wilmanson treat the peddler? A. With suspicion. B. With kindness and respect. C. With anger. D. With indifference. Answer B. With kindness and respect. What did the crofter depend on for his livelihood? A. His savings. B. A cow. C. His children. D. Charity. Answer B. A cow. Why did the ironmaster invite the peddler home? A. He wanted a servant. B. He thought the peddler was an old friend. C. He pitied the peddler. D. Edla asked him to. Answer B. He thought the peddler was an old friend. What was the ironmaster's reaction when he found out the peddler's true identity? A. He was amused. B. He was angry. C. He felt pity. D. He ignored it. Answer B. He was angry. What was the peddler's real occupation? A. A thief. B. A rat-trap seller. C. A crofter. D. A mill worker. Answer B. A rat-trap seller. What did the peddler say in his letter to Edla? A. He thanked her for the hospitality. B. He confessed to stealing the crofter's money. C. He apologized for deceiving her father. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Why did the peddler choose to leave the stolen money behind? A. He felt guilty. B. He didn't need it anymore. C. He wanted to escape the rat trap. D. Edla convinced him to return it. Answer C. He wanted to escape the rat trap. What does the story The Rat Trap ultimately highlight? A. The hardships of life. B. The importance of education. C. The power of kindness and compassion. D. The need for wealth. Answer C. The power of kindness and compassion. Why did the ironmaster agree to let the peddler stay for Christmas? A. Because of Edla's insistence. B. He wanted to help a poor man. C. The peddler begged him. D. He was afraid of the peddler. Answer A. Because of Edla's insistence. How did the peddler view the ironmaster's generosity? A. As a trick. B. As genuine kindness. C. As foolishness. D. As a test. Answer A. As a trick. What did the peddler compare the world to? A. A prison. B. A battlefield. C. A rat trap. D. A maze. Answer C. A rat trap. Why was the crofter so talkative with the peddler? A. He was lonely. B. He wanted to show off his wealth. C. He knew the peddler. D. He wanted the peddler's help. Answer A. He was lonely. How did the peddler feel when Edla treated him kindly? A. Suspicious. B. Grateful. C. Indifferent. D. Angry. Answer B. Grateful. What did the church bulletin reveal about the peddler? A. He was a famous thief. B. He had stolen the crofter's money. C. He was an honest man. D. He was wanted by the police. Answer B. He had stolen the crofter's money. How did the peddler justify his theft from the crofter? A. He needed the money. B. He was caught in a rat trap. C. He felt the crofter didn't need it. D. He thought it was a prank. Answer B. He was caught in a rat trap. Where was the iron mill located? A. In a remote village. B. In the woods. C. Near the crofter's house. D. In the city. Answer B. In the woods. What was the peddler's real name? A. It is not revealed. B. John. C. Carl. D. Anders. Answer A. It is not revealed. What transformation does the peddler undergo by the end of the story? A. From a criminal to a changed man. B. From a beggar to a rich man. C. From a friend to a foe. D. From a leader to a follower. Answer A. From a criminal to a changed man. What was the significance of the rat trap left by the peddler? A. It symbolized his transformation. B. It was a joke. C. It was his way of repaying the ironmaster. D. It was a souvenir. Answer A. It symbolized his transformation. Why is the title of the story The Rat Trap appropriate? A. It describes the peddler's trade. B. It symbolizes the traps of life's temptations. C. It refers to Edla's kindness. D. It is a metaphor for poverty. Answer B. It symbolizes the traps of life's temptations. 30 important short and long answer questions for the rat trap. How does the metaphor of the rat trap serve to highlight the peddler's view of the world? Answer. The peddler sees the world as a giant rat trap that offers riches, joys, and comforts as bait. Once people are lured by these materialistic things, they are trapped in hardships and suffering. This metaphor reflects his cynical worldview and justifies his own actions, such as stealing, as he feels caught in life's trap. Why was the crofter so generous with the peddler? Answer. The crofter was a lonely old man living by himself. His need for company made him welcome the peddler warmly. He offered him food, shared stories, and even showed him his earnings to create a bond. What led the peddler to steal the crofter's money? Answer. Despite the crofter's kindness, the peddler's desperate and greedy nature led him to steal the 30 kroner. He was tempted by the easy opportunity presented to him when the crofter showed his money. Why did the peddler refuse the ironmaster's invitation at first? Answer. The peddler refused the ironmaster's invitation because he was suspicious. He feared that if he went to the ironmaster's home, his true identity as a thief might be discovered. How did the ironmaster react when he discovered the peddler's true identity? Answer. The ironmaster was angry and felt deceived when he realized that the peddler was not his old regimental comrade. He even considered handing him over to the police, but was stopped by Edla's insistence. What change in the peddler's character occurs by the end of the story? Answer. The peddler undergoes a transformation by the end of the story. Edla's kindness makes him realize the importance of compassion and honesty, leading him to return the stolen money and leave a note expressing gratitude. Why did the peddler return the stolen money to Edla? Answer. The peddler returned the stolen money to Edla because her kindness and trust touched him deeply. He wanted to redeem himself and escape the metaphorical rat trap he felt trapped in. Why did the peddler describe the world as a rat trap to the ironmaster? Answer. The peddler described the world as a rat trap to the ironmaster to express his view that life's temptations, such as wealth and material comforts, act like bait, trapping people in a cycle of hardships. How does Edla differ from her father in treating the peddler? Answer. While the ironmaster is quick to judge and wants to throw the peddler out after learning his identity, Edla treats him with compassion and dignity, insisting that he stay and celebrate Christmas with them. What did the peddler leave behind as a Christmas gift for Edla? Answer. The peddler left behind a small rat trap as a Christmas gift, along with a letter and the stolen 30 kroner. He thanked Edla for her kindness, which had helped him escape life's rat trap. Discuss the theme of human kindness and its transformative power in the rat trap. Answer. The rat trap illustrates the transformative power of kindness through the character of the peddler. Initially cynical and distrustful of the world, the peddler steals to survive. However, the unconditional kindness shown by Edla changes him. Unlike others who judge him based on appearances, Edla treats him with respect and invites him to celebrate Christmas with her family. This compassionate treatment makes the peddler realize the value of humanity, leading him to return the stolen money and seek redemption. The story highlights that kindness has the power to bring out the best in people, even those who are lost. How does Selma Lagerlöf use the metaphor of the rat trap to develop the central theme of the story? Answer. The rat trap metaphor is central to the story's theme of temptation and redemption. The peddler views the world as a giant rat trap, with materialistic temptations as bait that trap people. This cynical outlook justifies his theft, as he feels trapped by circumstances. However, through the kindness of Edla, he learns that there is an escape from this trap. The metaphor highlights the human tendency to be lured by worldly temptations and the possibility of redemption through love and compassion. Ultimately, the peddler's transformation shows that people can escape life's traps if given the right encouragement. Compare and contrast the characters of the Ironmaster and Edla in the Rattrap. Answer: the Ironmaster and Edla are two contrasting characters in the Rattrap. The Ironmaster is quick to judge and initially assumes the peddler to be an old comrade. When the truth is revealed, he reacts with anger and wants to turn the peddler into the authorities. On the other hand, Edla is compassionate and patient. From the beginning, she suspects that the peddler is not who her father believes him to be, but she treats him with dignity. While the Ironmaster is more concerned with appearances, Edla looks deeper and recognizes the peddler's humanity. Her kindness ultimately transforms the peddler, proving that empathy can change lives. How does the story The Rattrap highlight the clash between materialism and human values? Answer: The Rattrap brings out the contrast between materialism and human values through the experiences of the peddler. The peddler's view of the world as a rat trap highlights the dangers of materialism, where people are trapped by the lure of wealth and comfort. He himself falls prey to this when he steals the crofter's money. However, it is the non-materialistic values of kindness, compassion, and trust exemplified by Edla that ultimately redeem him. The story suggests that human values are more important than material possessions, and that a life based on compassion is the way out of the rat trap of greed. Examine the role of the crofter in the rat trap. How does his interaction with the peddler shape the latter's character? Answer: the crofter plays a crucial role in the rat trap by serving as both a catalyst for the peddler's misdeeds and the source of his guilt. The crofter's generosity stands in stark contrast to the peddler's subsequent betrayal when he steals the money. This act of theft weighs heavily on the peddler later in the story when he feels trapped in the forest. The crofter's kindness, followed by the peddler's guilt, sets the stage for the latter's eventual transformation. His experience with the crofter teaches him that while life may offer temptations, succumbing to them only leads to more suffering.